Time to take in this show. Huh? What was that? Who is that? Okay, gotta see who that is. Special package? I wonder who left this here. Okay. All right, let's see what we have here. Whoa. WP Rocket 319. The plugin to rule them all. Okay, so maybe that was a tad bit dramatic, but today we are excited to announce the newest update to WP Rocket. Meet WP Rocket 319. Our latest major release entails two enhancements that improve layout stability and increase perceived speed. So let's walk through the improvements that you will see with WP Rocket 319. So let's dive into our first major enhancement, the new automated preload fonts feature. But before we explain what's new, let's understand why font loading is so important for your website. Here's what typically happens when someone visits your website. The browser starts displaying text using a default font and then discovers it needs to load your custom font, and finally switches to it. This creates what we call a flash of unstyled text, or FOUT. Not only is this visually jarring, but it can also cause your layout to shift, hurting your Google Core Web Vital scores, specifically your cumulative layout shift grade. But that's where WP Rocket 319 Enhanced Preload Font feature comes in. We've completely reimagined how this works to make it more precise and easier to use. Instead of manually identifying and entering font URLs, WP Rocket now automatically detects which fonts are used above the fold on each page, and that needs to be prioritized. It then preloads only these critical fonts, both for mobile and for desktop versions. Now, while the original manual editing feature was found in the preloading section, you can now find the new option by navigating to the Media tab and scrolling down to the option for preload fonts. By preloading only the fonts that are actually needed, we're not just improving the visual experience, but we're also optimizing your website's resources. What's great about this update is you don't need to be a technical expert or spend time configuring complex settings. Just enable the feature and WP Rocket takes care of the rest. Now let's talk about our second major enhancement, pre-connecting the external domains. Think of it like making a phone call. Before you can talk to someone, your phone needs to establish a connection. The same thing happens when your website needs to load resources from other domains, like fonts from Google or videos from YouTube. Without pre-connect, your browser waits until it discovers these external resources before starting to establish connections. This adds unnecessary delay. With pre-connect, we can tell your browser in advance which connections it'll need so you can get them ready early. We've completely automated this process. Previously, you had to manually identify and enter domains for pre-connecting, but that's a thing of the past. Now WP Rocket automatically detects which external domain your site uses and handles the optimization for you. In the previous version of WP Rocket, the manual option to prefetch DNS requests was in the preloading section, but now it will be removed since it is handled automatically in the background. This feature joins our list of features enabled by default while using WP Rocket, automatically benefiting your website as soon as you activate the plugin. The automated preload fonts feature ensures your text appears smoothly and quickly, while automating pre-connect to external domains prepares the connections needed for external resources in advance. Together, these two updates continue our goal of creating a simple and streamlined process for improving website speed that your visitors will notice. By automating these complex optimizations, we're helping ensure great performance across all devices. Now, while results can vary depending on your specific website, these enhancements typically lead to improvements in several key areas. First is better large contentful pane scores, layout stability, perceived speed, and overall page load times. These updates to WP Rocket 319 continue our commitment to making complex optimizations accessible to everyone. You don't need to be a technical expert to benefit from these powerful features. They just work right out of the box. So if you're ready to experience these improvements for yourself, update to WP Rocket 319 today. Or if you haven't tried WP Rocket yet, get started with our 14-day money-back guarantee. Well, that's all for now. Be on the lookout for any more updates and subscribe to our channel to be notified of any further improvements. I'll see you in the next video.